Hey guys, Fibroni here. I'm here out at the bridge again. Last video, I had an issue with my circuit, and it wasn't doing what I would hoped it would, and it got a rock in the axle. So I decided that I would come back out here and give y'all a new video. And this time I brought along something a little different than the circuit. I just got this in the mail just the other day, so I'm still fairly new to it. Haven't gotten very good yet. So, but I hope I can give y'all a good video with my new Maxstone10 is what it's called. I got this from nitrorcx.com. It's a fairly good site. They have a lot of things that I'd like to get, and this is one of them. This is the 10th scale, and it has a lot of flex to it, because right now 3 of the wheels are on the ground. And that wheel is that high up in the air. So it can crawl over lots of good rocks and stuff. So far in my experimentation of it, it can crawl pretty much anything that's about as high as it is. And it is 4-wheel drive. It is 4-wheel drive. With a brushed motor and a very large spur gear. That's the word. It does have a very large spur gear on it, and it does come ready to run, or I got it the ready to run version, and it does come with a charger and a controller and a lot of other things. And well, let me get the body off and show you how it runs. Okay, so it does come with this body, and it does have 4 pins that come with it to hold the body on. And comes with this type of connector. I don't know what they call it. Oh, it is an 800 milliamp hour, if I remember correctly. It does come with a waterproof 4-channel. It does come, if my camera will ever decide to focus. Well, it is a 4-channel, and it does come with everything you need to run it, all pre-assembled. It is ready to it is set up so that if you want to, you can put 4-wheel steer in it. At some point I'm going to. And I decided to take it for a test drive outdoors. Now this is the first time it's been outdoors, so we'll see how it goes. Alright, so let me just get this thing turned on real quick. Now, bad thing about this is its turning radius. It does have a very large turning radius. That's full there. That's full steer. And that is full throttle right there. So it doesn't have a whole lot of speed. For those of y'all who want speed, don't get this one. Or get this one and upgrade it to brushless or something. But it does not have a lot of speed to it. Okay, so It is a good trail truck though, because grass, even pretty tall grass like it is here, doesn't really bother it much. Just kind of pushes it over, keeps moving. Huge spiderweb right here. There's another one up there. I'm gonna go get a stick or something so I can get the truck. Alright, so I got the truck out. That said, I'm not gonna go that way. It's kinda got a lot of things in the way. So what I'm gonna go do is go this way. This is also the first test I've done of how long the battery lasts. I don't know how long the battery lasts on Maxstone. Never had a test done with it. Go this way. So I can get a bit of mud too. See how it fares in the mud. Well, a little bit of mud. Give me just a moment, guys. Sorry about that. I had to check my hand because it started burning. Don't know if you can see it. When I was getting the truck out just a minute ago, it was caught on thorns. A thorn bush had gotten into the tires and was wrapping around it. So that's why it got stuck in the first place. So when I went to go get it out, I didn't realize there were thorns there. So I got kind of stuck on them. And ended up, it started burning or something there for a minute. So I needed to check it out and make sure everything was good. does have a huge amount of articulation in this thing. So it makes it really easy to go over obstacles like that. So it makes trail driving like this fun. And then these little ones just kind of goes over everything. So that I found, because the place I was planning to go originally, the arena, as you saw in one of my last videos, well, evidently, I thought it was pretty much abandoned, and there was like rarely any maintenance done to it at all. Well, evidently today is one of those days where they actually go in and mow it. So they kind of had it closed off, and they had a bunch of tractors and stuff, and I didn't want to go messing around in there while they were trying to mow it. So I'll probably come back in a couple of days and with this same truck and do the video I was hoping to do. Here. Come on, we're beating the trail now. Alright, I don't know how well this is going to work, but I'll give it a shot. That is a good example of its articulation. This wheel back here is touching the body. This one is pretty high up. That wheel, that's a fairly good example of how well it articulates. See if I can get up over this side up. By the way, I don't know if y'all have realized it yet, but I am actually alone. I don't have anybody else with me working the camera. I'm working the camera and doing the driving. So, if the car goes out of shot for a second, it's because I'm actually trying to drive correctly, or I'm being eaten alive by a bug or something. So, if I lose focus for a second, it's because I stopped watching the screen drive. I'll see if I can pretty much increase how this thing works. Let's go back up the hill and continue on the original trail. Wow. I'm amazed at this truck. There's a simple brushed motor in it. It climbs pretty much a 45-degree angle. Up about, vertically it's about, a little taller than I am. Call it 10 feet or so. At a 45-degree angle. Yeah. It's a really good truck here. I love it. By the way, as far as I know, well, like I said, I got this a few days ago. And depending on how far in the future you're watching this, how long it took me to upload it, and other things like other factors like that, you should still be able to buy this truck. Now, I don't really want to say the price here, because prices change, and I don't want somebody, there were some turtles over there, I don't want somebody to accuse me of telling you the wrong price, when in fact it just changed. But if you want to know the price, just find it, 10 scale rock crawler on nitrorcx.com. that would be a pretty good shot. Let me I want to see something. Oh yeah. I might use that as the thumbnail. Oh, that's pretty good. I like that right there. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's get it moving again. Sorry. I like taking opportunities to get distracted by things occasionally. Unless they're bugs. I don't like it when it's bugs. So let's get moving. And everything on this truck, as it is right now, is stock. I haven't changed anything on it yet. I'm going to. But this is pretty much fresh out of the box, charged up, thrown in my truck and driven out here. And it's running really good. I haven't had one problem with it other than my driving. And I even brought out some tools to fix it, unlike I did with the circuit. I didn't bring out my tools for the circuit, so I kind of stuck. That's the good thing about RCing. Even if you get stuck and have a mechanical failure, it's not like it's the end of the world. You just pick it up and take it home. By the way, for those of you who might think that that part, or one of the earlier times when the engine sounds like it's going slow, most of that's me. So that I can get a good feel for how the truck works. Alright. By the way, for those of y'all who think this is boring, don't watch, I don't care. But, to be honest, I do this because it's fun. I do the videoing because it's fun and I like to share this fun with someone else. And if you think it's fun to watch this kind of thing, awesome, good for you. If you don't watch it. And I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. It's kind of my philosophy on life as well. If you don't like it, don't do it. If you like it, keep doing it no matter what anyone else says. That does not mean don't listen to the opinions of others and think about them and consider it, whether you should use it or not. It doesn't mean that. It means be your own person. Do what you're gonna do, no matter who disapproves. Because if you go, no matter what you do, that is it. Okay, sorry about the distraction, but I just found an iPhone case. Too bad I don't have an iPhone. Okay. Do what you're gonna do. Be who you're gonna be. And don't care, or listen to other people But don't try to please everyone's opinions if it makes you unhappy. Even if that person is your parents. Your parents should be happy for you being happy or you succeeding. Kind of just how I feel about things. Let's see if I can find a different spot to do that. Yeah, I'm going to have to put a four-wheel steer system in this. Well, by the way, for those of you who haven't seen it or recognize it, this is the same area as I did the ECX circuit rock crawling fail, because it's two-wheel drive, which is not good for rock crawling, and it also has a brushless system in it, so that's also not very good for rock crawling. Fast. They just can't take rough terrain very well. They're both fun in their own way. Take one of them. By the way, this is also a good starter crawler. Really good crawler to start with if you are looking to get into a crawler. This is actually my first crawler, my first rock crawler, and I am happy with it. And it's not super expensive either. Now I do want to get a Traxxas Summit or something like that at some point. But to start off, you don't need, to be honest, you don't need a whole lot of power to start off. Just get something kind of simple and have fun with it. That's the whole reason I do this stuff. I'm having fun here. If it looks like it or not, I actually am having fun. It also gives me something interesting to put on, to show y'all on YouTube. And pretty much as soon as it stops being fun, or I don't have time, I won't be able to do this anymore. Because there are some people who make money on YouTube. I'm not one of them. I'm doing this because I enjoy it. Those of you who enjoy watching me do this and enjoy watching me learn how to do RCs, because this is the third RC I've had of the quality. I did have as a kid, I had a whole bunch of those ones that you can only run indoors. You can't take them on concrete or anything. You can only run them like tile. I had a whole bunch of those. And I guess that's where it started. enjoy watching me do this and want to see more of it, just go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe, or don't. It doesn't completely matter to me. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, whether people disapprove of it or not, and hopefully over time I get better at it. And then more people enjoy watching me. More power to you. And if you don't enjoy this kind of thing, enjoy watching some guy mess around with an RC car, and you're thinking, why is he doing this? Why didn't he just get a big one and actually do it that way? And go rock crawling with that. For one, those things are expensive. Two, get them stuck. You can't just, pick them up and take them home. You can't just have a bad day, pick it up, and take it home. No, you gotta get it hauled out of there, and so much more hassle and stuff. These are just easy. That's why people do RCs, and that's why I believe people do RC. It's not because we don't like it. It's more the fact because it's expensive to do full scale. Alright, I'm pushing my luck here, so I might have to drop the camera and go get the car at any point. And yes, this car does have bead-lock tires and foams. So, once I'm done here, I'm probably gonna take it home, take off the wheels, take the tires off the wheels, and clean it out and make sure there's no water or sludge or grass are in it at all, because that would suck. To be honest, that sucks. I don't want to have to do that. I mean, I don't want to have water and stuff in the tires, things like that, because that'll not keep your RC running for very long. Alright. Well, that's about all the time I have for a video today. So, take it up here, like that, and back to the area I started from. Well, sort of started from. This is where I park. Alright, so I had fun out here with my my Maxstone 10. By the way, for those of y'all who are wondering how I record and take the video at the same time, this is what I've done. I've gone ahead and put my GoPro on it, on my controller, because once I turn this on, sorry, once I get this on, okay, this is actually my controller, and the GoPro actually is what I use to record most of my running videos. It's a very good camera. For those of y'all who want a reliable camera that can take a hit, the one I'm using at the moment can't. I dropped it one time and the battery cover came off, so I had to tape that on. And this other, the one I'm using, it's good. It's just not reliable when it comes to taking an impact and keeping going. But yeah, this Maxstone10, I've had it for like 3 days, and I am pleased, beyond pleased with it. It works so well. And the only thing that I have to say is, until next time, I'll be gone. Oh, one last thing I wanted to mention before I completely head out. To those of you who are observant, and who have seen most of my videos, especially the ECX circuit practice, first run practice video, I believe is what I called it. To those of you who have seen that and are observant, this is in fact the area where I first did that video. I actually did most of that video on that parking lot over there, and part of the run was done on this stretch going over there.